Hey everybody, welcome back to Stay Plugged In. I'm here with an all-star, a Stay Plugged In Coca-Cola all-star. Rascal joins me here for an interview. Rascal, thank you for taking your time to talk with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man.
Absolutely. So you were an all-star not too long ago, named in December. Also hit the top 2024 list in October. So it's been quite a few months for you. Can you describe your the past few months?
Yeah, ever since I joined with my high school team, we started competing, it's just been crazy. My life has actually changed so much.
Nice. What are some of the things that you noticed that are different?
I started playing this game not really thinking too much about it, just trying my best to play ranked, and then I see there's high school tournaments, so I join them up with my team, and then we start winning and qualifying for these lands and top 24 in the nation with my boy Bowie. It's just crazy.
Yeah, and we got to speak with Bowie not too long ago because I know he's on RHS with you. And he was saying that it helps, number one, that y'all are popping off. That number two, y'all are friends outside of just the Valorant team too. Can you talk about what that relationship is like?
Yeah, so the four of us, Poyen, Cypher, me, and Bowie, we're all seniors, and we've all been best friends since 7th, 6th grade. And Ferv, he just joined on the team a little while ago, when he was a freshman, so he's a little younger than us. But we got really close with him pretty soon. But yeah, it helps a lot to because I know them all the back of my hand, so it helps being an IGL.
Definitely. In fact, leadership was the next thing I was going to bring up. So perfect segue. Now, rolling into All-Star Weekend, there's so many talented players, but also with RHS, there needs to be a true leader within it. What are some of the things what are some of the things that, a player who might be considering that role that they need to know to be a leader in game?
I think to be a leader, in a Valorant especially, you need to have that mind for the game. I think I'm very understanding about what the other team is doing, but that can come. I think just that can come with practice. But to be a leader, you need to know your team well. You need to have really good vibes. You can't ever be tilting as a leader, and you have to just, I don't know. It helps a lot to know your team well. Have good vibes, yeah.
Yeah, keep them calm whenever they get amped up, but also amp them up whenever they're a little bit quiet, I assume.
Yeah, if you see me in the tournaments or anything, I'm the one screaming my head off when something bad or good happens, and also the one saying good stuff whenever something bad happens,
That's awesome. I love it. And also, Bowie's on your team for RHS, but also joined you on All-Star Weekend. How cool is it to have Bowie there during All-Star Weekend?
Yeah, despite our not up to our standard placement, we only got 4th, I think, but it was still really fun to have him. And I know Sky, and I played with him, or I played against him a lot since he's kind of on our rival team. So it was really fun to have him on our team.
Did you make any
the guys were really fun?
Absolutely. Did you make any additional connections with anybody else within there? Are there any future teams that we should be aware of?
Conga is really good. The Chicken the Lord, I don't know what his name is on the Stay Plugged In, but Conga, he's really good at the game.
Yeah, we saw that with the skills challenges. Bowie said he didn't have his best performance. Would you say the same?
I like to say I'm an IGL, so I don't have to shoot my gun that well, but I wish I would have done better than that, yeah.
Oh, good. I love that answer. So let's talk about just the title of All-Star, because results are cool, but also having that title and saying, approaching potential schools and saying, hey, I'm a Coca-Cola All-Star. That's pretty special. What does being an All-Star mean to you?
It feels really good because I've been trying my hardest for the past 3-4 years playing this game. And then now with Stay Plugged In, I can compete against other people my age and show how good I am compared to them. Because it was very daunting trying to get into the scene as a young player when I'm playing against all these tier 1 pros who have been in the scene for years, and I'm only new to it.
Yeah, brand new, already making a statement, and it's cool to have a platform like this to kind of advance forward too. So I do want to ask you as well, because I see that fridge kind of poking out behind you. So whenever it arrived, how stoked were you, your friends, your family to get that All-Star care package?
I thought it was just going to be some shirts and stuff, and I see this big box, and I'm I like my mom just said like, hey, like there's something on you on the porch for you, and I look and it's this huge box. It was really funny. I opened it and I got the banners like hanging up over there, but in the fridge was really nice. I got stocked with water right now.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it. And so, you've been selected as an all-star, like we mentioned. You had quite the month, actually quite a few months, coming in. Now you're gonna be in C2C as well. So you've really built the path forward for some of the younger players who are looking to become all-stars as well. Do you have any advice for them coming up and maybe being named an all-star themselves?
Yeah, just find some friends that also care about the same thing you care about. Like, I think a big reason that I've had so much success is because I've surrounded myself with like my teammates who also really care about this. They really want to win. So that helps a lot, yeah.
Love the tips. Love the tips for sure. And now we see you competing in C2C. I mean, obviously with RHS, and y'all have been very close to a victory. And I asked Bowie the same thing, but I want to get your opinion as the IGL here. As far as coming into this one, you've been so close to getting a victory, a championship. What needs to change here? Do you bring in a heightened confidence from All Stars? Is that enough to push you over, or is there anything else that you think could lead you all to a championship this time around?
I think we are like old play style used to be a lot like confidence and just like trying to show that we're better, but because that hasn't like been working the past recent like tournaments, I like took a change and I started IGLing like completely differently. And I think that my style has changed so that like we're gonna step up our game a lot.
Cool. Do you have any words to describe what that change was, or is it just like a different vibe overall?
Just a different style of calling, like the different plays we're making. Like I think I made like a big step up in the strategic aspect of our game.
Love it. And you don't want to show your hand either. Obviously don't want to tell
Yeah.
everything else to your
Yeah.
I love it. Perfect. That's all I have here for you. So the last thing I got for you, Rascal, is your shout outs. Who do you want to shout out from both All Stars and coming into the C2C weekend?
Shout out my team, of course. I love my team. Bowie, Cypher, Toyin, and Ferv. I love those guys. Shout out to my parents for allowing me to pursue this as far as I can. And just like keep it. We just qualified for HSCL Nationals out in Kansas City, so you can watch us play there.
Definitely.
That'll be fun.
We'll be sure to tune in for it. Rascal, thank you so much for taking your time and talking to me, man.